everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's talk about it Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. That way every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to see it. Note, all comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only, where we discuss celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, and what's the hot topic for the day or the week. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, to comment, and also subscribe. Let's get into it. Nene Leakes is talking on The Breakfast Club. She's speaking on the post her son did. She's speaking on whether Robyn and Gizelle are famous. It's basically saying here, Nene Leakes speaks on Robyn Dixon and Gizelle are not famous, but many people will say that they are. So let's listen in on what she had to say. Of course, I have to stop it, play it, stop it, play it. Do you agree, disagree? The Real Housewives of Atlanta shows, Real Housewives of Potomac, has been in the news a lot because allegedly Robyn Dixon confirmed or allegedly admitted that Juan, her now newly married couple, she just married Juan, and allegedly around the time when so many things were going on in the world, he allegedly had some conversations with someone other than Robyn. So let's get into this part in regards to whether Nene feels that these young ladies are famous. Now, mind you, they're on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and they have their own podcast. So they're doing extremely well. They're making their own money. Carlos King also entered the chat in regards to he's upset that Robyn did not give that information to the show she gets paid on. Why would she tell it on her own podcast and not on the show? Where Robyn had said that she thought that some of the women would talk about it, not knowing, maybe they did know, did not know, something else was brought up other than what she's speaking of this week. So let's listen to what Nene had to say about Robyn and Gizelle. Agree, disagree? It's just her opinion. Let's get into it.
Become famous off of them, but are they famous?
Robyn and Gizelle?
No, I think she's talking about her.
Her and her husband.
Yeah, her and her husband. She said that the lady was going to become famous
Off of them.
And I was like, are they famous? It's the question.
Yes! Robyn and Gizelle on the
They're
Real
not
Housewives of
famous.
Potomac.
They may be
They got a
known.
hit podcast.
There's a difference between famous and known.
No, that's true. I agree with
And
that.
so I don't
Yeah.
know about famous, but maybe it's known for a minute.
So you think is Gizelle famous?
No.
Okay, Candy is famous.
Now you just hate me.
I am not hating.
She even questioned whether Candy was famous. Nene is a trip and she knows it. Nene knows what she's doing. Nene, and I would love for this to be the permanent replacement. Nene's going to give the kiki. She's going to give the quick wit. She's going to give the conversation. I think this is a great fit for her. She's going to give her opinion, and it's her opinion, and you may get a little laugh out of it. And she can handle DJ Envy, or whatever his Envy. She can handle Envy, and she can handle Charlemagne. I think this is a great fit. Now, Angela Yee was no joke. She can handle it as well. But I think this would be a great fit, whether it's permanent or part-time. I think Nene would be great for this position. So let's get into the next thing that we're talking about. Nene talks about her son. And many people were saying, well, what's really going on? Why did he do the video and making it seem like, he was or wasn't? I don't know all that's been said or done or why he did the video like that. But let's get into what she had to say. Let's see. Nope. Let me go back. And, it's her way of thinking. Like she said, she was out of town and she noticed the post, and many people were, tagging her in the post, asking her, well, what's going on with your child? And I'll just basically say, I don't even need to look for the clip. Nene was basically saying he's not. He did the video jokingly, and even if he was, she would be okay with it. That's her son, and she loves her son, and she doesn't see a problem with it. And it's kind of like, everyone does TikTok videos, and he was just jokingly and showing his weight loss. Her son lost almost like 80 to 100 pounds. He looks amazing. If you haven't seen the videos or him in a recent picture, he looks amazing. But let's get into Nene talking about um, people missing her and will she return? Because of course many people do miss her.
Housewives.
They do.
Now, at one time, there was a rumor that you were allegedly suing the franchise. Is there you ever coming back? Is you ever going to speak or?
I have no plans to come back. I feel like that ship has sailed, and I've grown in so many ways. It's just not something that I'm interested in doing right now.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, you let those girls go head on.
All right.
They holding it down, you think?
I haven't
Not
necessarily
really,
seen it.
but okay.
Jesus.
You still watch?
Not really.
Okay.
Did they reach out to you at all?
No, and they shouldn't. Now, the girls that are on the show, we are cool.
Oh, yeah, still cool.
Yeah, we're cool, but for me to be on the show, no. I have no interest in being on the show, honestly. They can call me for advice. I'll try to help as best I can.
Consulting fee?
Yes,
You give a consulting fee, charge
that
a
will be
consulting
all.
fee?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Okay. People miss you on Housewives.
They do.
Now, at one time, there was a.
So do you agree, disagree? Do you miss Nene? I think she's doing well on the show with Charlemagne and Envy. I wish she would do her own type of reality of some sort as she travels, and she could be tuned in around the same time the housewives are. There'd be a camera crew that could, follow her, chop it up. People would watch. They really would. She's always trending a lot of times when she comes on. So what was she? She also talked about Juan and Robyn, and she talked about how Robyn allegedly admitted to Juan cheating. So let's see. Nene says Robyn and Gizelle are not famous. Okay, so let's get into this audio of what she had to say about Robyn.
First of all, I was aware of the situation before we filmed season 7.
Right.
And because this young lady was so pressed to tell me and to tell you, Gizelle,
Yes.
I assume she told the whole cast.
Right. Because she DM'd me.
Right. So all of season 7, I'm just like waiting for somebody to bring it up.
Because Karen is good for thinking she got some tea.
Right. Or anybody. I mean, like that's our life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm just ready for it. I'm waiting for it. And so when we're in Mexico and Ashley tells me that Karen, was talking about us, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is it.
Right.
And she talks about some blonde holding hand, him holding hands with a blonde in Georgetown and looks like Karen. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Okay. Right. So that was, it was kind of comical to me. So then we go down that road. But however, I was already aware of the situation, and I expected to talk about it on season 7.
Right.
Now, the situation when it was presented to me was handled, was discussed. It was handled. It was something we had to work through,
Okay.
It was not something that it was just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
However, there are a lot of things that need to be cleared up with what's being said with what allegedly happened.
And she's about to clear it up. So what wishes in regards to them working it out? People are calling her out. Ridiculous, foolish. Why would you put yourself through that? Why would you accept him back? Why would you marry him? There's this school issue in regards to him being the head coach, not allegedly handling the situation immediately with the authorities. Let's say it that way. And people are saying, why would you go through that when he's showing you who he is? And then the school situation, why marry someone that's having so many issues in regards to integrity, respect, faithfulness. But let's finish listening.
About us, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is it.
Right.
And she talks about some blonde holding hand, him holding hands with a blonde and Georgetown that looks like Karen. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Okay.
'Cause-
Right.
Whew.
So that was, it was kind of comical to me. So then we go down that road. But however, I was already aware of the situation, and I expected to talk about it on season 7.
Right.
Now, the situation when it was presented to me was handled, was discussed. It was handled. It was something we had to work through.
Okay.
It was not something that it was just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Oh yeah.
However, there are a lot of things that need to be cleared up with what's being said with what allegedly happened, which did not. I assume, first of all, I was aware of the situation before we filmed season.
So what wishes in regards to that? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Many people are calling her out. Why set yourself up and be with a man that is having concerns with a woman's statement, having concerns with in regards to the school? Would you have attached your name to a guy that he allegedly, there's alleged comments that the young man is allegedly suing the school, and Juan may allegedly be a part of that lawsuit? Maybe, maybe not. And did she marry him so she would not have to testify against him? Everybody focus on healthy, safe relationships. You have to be around people that's strong in mind, body, soul, and spirit. A lot of times, if you're the head coach, which allegedly Juan was, head coach, his own basketball player was in a situation, and everyone, never send anybody pictures of you that you would not want out. This went on for a very long time. Didn't have anything to do with Juan directly, but one of his players was sending someone he thought was a woman pictures, and it wasn't. It was one of the assistant coaches or something like that, or someone on Juan's staff. But it's a sad situation that this young man sent the pictures, was being blackmailed to do more, send more, and at first he was like, no, but then it was like, okay, I'm gonna out you. So I think he would rather have outed that than having an encounter with someone and then that's out. But you have to be careful what people say or do or try to trick you into doing things you don't want to do. So men have to be very careful what you put out there. You don't want it out there. The way media is, it can just go viral. So that's concerning that he has to deal with that. And it was allegedly someone on Juan's staff. So well wishes to that young man. I'm sure it's a learning lesson. I'm sure his family's trying to help him through this whole situation. I will continue to follow what the case does or what he does in regards to the school, maybe not handling it properly, and one of the assistant coaches, sending messages and things like that and interacting with a player. That's concerning. It's concerning. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about Nene's comments, how you feel about Robyn knowing and still marrying him even though there's this concern with the school. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that are loving, kind, respectful, mind, body, soul, and spirit.